standout track from the latest CD, Freak Juice and Friends. They call us Juice is the new one from Tori Ruffin and company. The track is called Hole in the Wall. And let me tell you about Tori Ruffin. He is our special guest. He's been on the show several times. He's a great friend of mine. And he is also, listen to this, he's the leader of his own band, Freak Juice, for many, many years. He's the lead guitarist with Morris Day and the Time. He's also in the band Sexual Chocolate from Coming to America. And he is the co-owner, lead guy at the premier Tulsa, Oklahoma live music venue, the Freak Juice Lounge. And I don't know how he finds time, but we have him tonight, Mr. Tori Ruffin. How you doing, brother?
Hey, what's happening, y'all? How you doing, Joe?
Yeah, what time do the doors open? You guys open tonight?
Yeah, we open tonight. We're open every day at 7 p.m. And soon to have some day stuff going on. But yeah, we're open at 7 p.m. every day, and we try to get as much live music and stuff events that we can. So Jellybean's not been down there. So yeah, it's been a even through the pandemic, it's been a blessing. It's been challenging, but it's been a blessing.
Yeah, I mean We'll talk a little bit more about and get the particulars to the club where people can go to hang out over at the Freak Juice Lounge. But Hole in the Wall, let me ask you, are you playing slide guitar on that record?
Man, no, I am not, man.
Okay.
I got a lot of guests on that. That's why I called it Freak Juice and Friends. I got a lot of killer players on that. That's a killer slide player here in town in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Jesse Acott. I'm the records on Horton Records, and these are all Horton primarily has red dirt country artists. And how this came about, I would go and sit in and play with these guys on a Sunday night thing, and one thing led to another, and we ended up doing a deal with Horton, and Horton's a nonprofit records, blah blah blah, but blah blah blah. But
yeah.
They're a great outfit, but all the people on there is like country and blues, and so these are some killer slide and country and blues guitar players on that label. Paul Benjamin, Jesse Acott, and Seth Lee Jones, man, just killer guys, and they're all on the record. So yeah, so I called up my buddies to let them do what they do best and to get down on it. Yeah. So where did you record the record? Right here at Juice Maker Studios, Juice Cave. Some of it was done at Black Box Studio, and then I got a nice studio, nice home studio here at my house in Tulsa, and man, I did the lion's share here. We did do some at Black Box Studios in Tulsa, which is an awesome facility. We did a lot of the basic stuff there, maybe 7 or 8 tracks. Right? But I did everything else here. So, and we did Cookies and Cream here too. That's with Jellybean on drums. So
wow.
We cut a lot of drum stuff here too as well. So yeah, man, it was fun.
Yeah,
it's been good times.
Yeah,
technology has caught up. So you got a good engineer, you got good people behind you. You can really do a lot at the house.
Do you get involved heavily with the mixing and engineering yourself?
Oh yeah, I produced it and mixed a lot of it. I had a guy that we started the record with, and he got called up to do some Netflix stuff. So I was kind of left to my own devices. We had a lot of it done, but I had to bring it on home. So. That was challenging, but we got it done. I've done production and a lot of stuff in LA and engineered on some stuff. So I just had to, and with your own stuff, it's a lot easier because you know what you're going for.
Right. So my special guest right here on the Joe Kelley radio show is Tori Ruffin, tremendous guitarist, musician, producer, nightclub owner, and Freak Juice. This is the 4th record, right?
It is the 4th record. It is right. 4th. Yep. Technically the 3rd record, but Civil Right was the first one. But that was called, that was Civil Right Corporate Dick. But it's just the name changes basically. Well, it is me.
Right.
And my projects, yeah. So it is 4 records under the belt, though. I need to get on there. I need to step up my game.
No, that's all right. Hey, well, if you weren't owning a club and touring around the country with a world-class band, then you might be able to record a record every other year or so. But
yeah, right.
I understand.
Right now, that's one every 10 years, right? But it's all good. I'm glad.
Yeah, but a lot of independent artists, that's the way it happens. I mean, I got friends that I was like, wow, when's the last time you put out a record? It was like 15, 20 years ago. But as long as they're playing live, you're still getting money coming in and doing what you want to do.
Oh, absolutely. It's been a blessing, man. But I'm definitely going to, I got help now. So we're definitely going to be putting out some stuff at least every couple, 2-3 years for sure. But yeah, man, I'm so happy about this record. It's going to be released on November 13th.
Yeah, well, let's play a track right now, and then we'll talk about the big upcoming record release concert streaming, which we're going to be watching as well, and we'll talk more about that. How about The Step? This song, who you co-wrote it with Mr. Smith, right?
Simpson. And Ricky. Yeah, Ricky Smith.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's Freeze. Yeah, Freeze.
Yeah.
So everybody's, you got a nightclub. He's got a clothing line and everything.
Oh yeah, we're all diversified, and
right,
man. You gotta diversify. We're all doing some entrepreneur stuff, so it's exciting.
Now, when you guys get a chance to work together on your own projects, you and Freeze, how does that usually happen?
Right. Freeze and I, we used to have a production I don't know if it would be company, but we worked a lot together, doing a lot of tracks with Moore, doing some tracks with Morris, and then we were trying to gather stuff on other artists. So Freeze and I, we did about 30, 40 tracks together, so this was one of the tracks that I really liked, and so I decided to write to it, man. Yeah, The Step. So, but yeah, Freeze and I, man, we do stuff all the time here and there. Not as much lately. He's got some cool stuff coming out with Dynasty. So
yeah,
working that out, and that sounds awesome. But we're always collaborating, doing stuff. I've had him on the last 2 Freak Juice records. He did those funk tracks that were on the Like You record.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's give it a listen to it right now, a little slower on the pace right here, breaking it down. Tori Ruffin and Ricky Freeze Smith. The song is called The Step, and it's from Freak Juice and Friends. They Call Us Juice. Right here on the Joe Kelley Radio Show. Tori Ruffin will be back in just a few moments. That's another great one from the new CD, which the CD release party is just in a few days. Freak Juice and Friends, They Call Us Juice. Tori Ruffin is right here, and that song's called The Step. Now, you mentioned the CD release party, but you're having a really great event on October 29th. Tell us about it.
Oh, man. It's a new platform called Fleely TV, and it is a platform where the artists actually do make the lion's share. This guy, Dion, is so great. He was in marketing for with CBS and other labels, but he came up with a platform where not only do the labels, does the artist make the lion's share, and he puts you out there, and he promotes you and markets you, but he also developed a multi-level marketing deal for your friends. So if your friends or somebody that you know that has a lot of people that follow them, i.e. Joe Kelley, we can send you a promo link and you can get paid from the live stream, and it doesn't affect the artist. It comes out of the Fleely TV budget, and so he's doing everything to make the event successful. Now, it was shot on 4K screens in Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. Multi-camera shot, stereo, killer audio, multi-tracked, but it was shot live, so you get the the essence of who we are live, but we got these killer videos in the back, man. It's like something that you'll never, see unless you're at a huge festival or stadium, right. But it'll be coming right into your living room with these screens. I was at the arena with, and I saw Rod Stewart and he had all these 4K screens in the back, and it was in an arena. We weren't in an arena, but it's shot like that. It's in a sound stage, and it's amazing. People will love it.
And people can go to Facebook, Freak Juice's site, and also we'll have the link right on our front page, joekellyradio.com, and you can. Right. And it's definitely, very affordably priced, $9.99, right?
$9, man, $9.99.
That's wild. Yeah,
it's a $10 deal, but for you spend that on parking. So
right, exactly. A couple, maybe one drink at a high class place or something.
Absolutely. It's 18 in LA for a drink. So yeah,
no wonder why you moved out of there.
Had to go.
Yeah, that's it. So hey, listen. Where can people get the CD or download the tracks? And I think you might be selling vinyl too, right?
Yeah, we're going to have a vinyl release, which people are really excited about. We're going to be giving away a Schecter guitar. More details on that
yeah.
You can, but you can check out the CD at freakjuice.bandcamp.com or freakjuice.hortonrecords.com. Either or, it's going to be available on all platforms November 13th. Right now, if you want to order a hard copy, you can do that today, November 13th. It'll be released worldwide digitally. Not many people have CDs, but CD players now. But, occasionally people want to have something to hold on to. So we definitely did that. And we got vinyl coming out. And Schecter, stay tuned for, just go to my page, Tori Ruffin, Freak Juice. And Schecter will be giving away a new guitar to some lucky individual. And I'm really excited about it. People are really excited about the record. And like that, please support, because, I don't have to tell you, it's been a pandemic, and I don't have to tell you, musicians have been affected drastically by that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I haven't toured with Morris over here, and that's the lion's share of what I do. And so it's been tough on a lot of levels, but people, have been supportive. We did a few things, and people have come out. And so we got a quality show, and you'd be surprised how just $10 can feed a band of five.
Right.
A band of five. For $10, feed a band of five.
That's right. Yeah. Keep everybody.
And I'm making a joke, but I'm on one level, but I'm serious on the next. It's if you guys can support it, it really mean a lot to the band and myself, for sure. So connect with the link on our front page, where joekellyradio.com, and Tori mentioned all the different outlets he has there, and that'll be on October 29th. Let's talk about the intro to this song. And I know you've never been one to share, to be shy of saying what's on your mind and everything. And I got to let you know, Tori, I already voted in the presidential election. I voted against the hypocrite. So, good choice. Good choice.
Did that about a month ago, or no, a few weeks ago. But so, you get right into there talking about the hypocrite, which is the last 4 years, right?
Oh man, yeah. And I wrote it about 3.5 years ago. It affected me so much. You gotta, as an artist, you kind of just want to write songs and go about your business and make people happy. But there's times when you're compelled to speak out, and this administration has definitely inspired me to do that. I've always been one to talk about social injustice. It's kind of who I am. But this administration has definitely, you can't stay quiet. You have to be on the right side of history, guys. Vote November 3rd. I can understand maybe the first 4 years. I can understand, being confused the first time. But after the last 4 years, I don't know how anybody can be confused about what the right thing to do is. Right. He has stoked division, hate. He's a narcissist. He's a sociopath. And you have to be on the right side of history, guys. And we have to come back together. This country is better than that. And I believe that. And so I was compelled to write songs about it. Rise, Hypocrite, and then all the police brutality that's been going on. So all those things are addressed on the record. But yeah, the Hypocrite definitely shows you and speaks to my feeling about the current administration.
So before we get into the track, let me ask you this. Trump came out to Tulsa, one of his rallies before he got COVID and everything.
Right.
And, of course, the supporters all there. But as a city as a whole, what's the vibe like there in Tulsa, Oklahoma? I've never been out there, but is it as strong for Trump like that, or is it? Well,
believe it or not, man, Tulsa is liberal city. It's Oklahoma. OKC was probably, now you obviously have your Trump supporters, but it's funny. Tulsa's so liberal that there is a lot that all the kids, man, they bought up all the tickets to the Trump rally and did not show up. So Trump was expecting this huge crowd. I know you heard of. I don't know if you heard
that. Was the indoor. That was the indoor one.
That was the indoor first, where nobody showed up. He was expecting people. They had jumbled. But why that was is because all the anti-Trump folks, people that are that want to be on the right side of history and love each other, they brought up all the tickets and hoodwinked them, and didn't show up, and so he had an empty arena. It was awesome. So yeah, Tulsa is a very diverse. Well, it's not as diverse. It is diverse, but the people here, the majority of the people here are really, really good people.
Yeah, you could see from
and there's not good people on both sides. You're either on the right side or on the wrong side. I mean, there's some people that need to be educated, man, and I think that, but I don't know how you could be thinking anything but, I hate to say it, but it's really racial at this point. If you're voting for Trump, I can't think of any other reason why. Other than if you're in the 1% and you're getting those tax breaks, but other than that,
yeah.
you're voting against your own self-interest.
Yeah, you got it. Well said. So let's get into it right now, and hopefully November 3rd or shortly thereafter we'll have a good result, and the Hypocrite will be sent packing somewhere. So
yes,
this is Freak Juice and Friends. They call us.
Get them out of there.
Yeah, get out. Yeah. All right, this is Hypocrite right here. Tori Ruffin and Freak Juice. We'll be back and talk with Tori in just a few. And that was Hypocrite, dedicated to President Donald Trump, soon to be ex-Donald Trump president, and Freak Juice and Friends. That's right. So that night at the Freak Juice Lounge, any special plans?
On October 29th, yes. We're going to have it on the big screens and all the TVs. So if you're in town and you bought your ticket, you can come in and get a free drink on me, and we'll come back and watch. We'll do a listening party. It starts at 6, and then we'll run a program at 7. Now it's 6 Central Time, but you can watch it up to 48 hours after you purchase it. So like if you don't get off work, or you got other plans that day, you can watch it up to 48 hours. So there's
okay.
So that's, I really have to promote that, because I think people are like, oh man, some people may like, I'm going to be busy that day, but yeah, if you once you pay for it, you can watch it up to 48 hours. So that's a good thing. Nice. Yeah. So we're going to open up the club, man, party, listen to it, and look at it, be celebratory.
And how about November 3rd, election night? Any plans at the club?
just a celebration. Joe Biden, Kamala Harris party. What is that? Isn't that I think that's a Tuesday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday, November 3rd. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got our regular Tuesday going on, Vegas Low and DJ Prestige. So, people will probably just come on down and party. We'll have an election watch,
Right. Right.
But yeah, it's people just have to get out and vote and not get too complacent, because this is what happened with Hillary last time. She had a lead, and everybody, some folks might have stayed home. But this election is so important. I mean, all elections are important, but this is really the fight for the soul of our country, man, and democracy as we know it.
And it might even get a concert or two back at the White House, because Obama had all the guests, and Jesse Johnson even played in there for one of the shows, and Prince.
Yeah. Wasn't that great, man? Jeez. Yeah.
So you've always paid tribute to the Minneapolis sound and Prince, and you do a really nice honor to Prince here with a song called "Learned It From You."
Right. Yeah.
As a guitar player, what did you admire most about Prince, and any specific songs really are dear to you?
Well, I came up in the '80s, man, obviously, and if you're a Black musician, especially a guitar player, you had one guy. There was Hendrix, and then the next guy was Prince, and then there was The Time with Jesse Johnson and all those guys. And so later when I found out that Prince was playing, the majority of the parts or all the parts for first 4 records or whatever to the Ice Cream Castles or. I patterned my whole rhythm playing off of Prince. That's what we did. That's what how everybody did, how everybody played. I mean, we learned all the Time stuff. We learned all the Prince stuff. And so when it came to join the Time, I didn't even have to listen to the stuff because it was we had played it in clubs. So when Morris called me for an audition, I just came down and did what I had been doing for the last 10, 15 years, playing like Prince on rhythm. Obviously, I'm a big Miles Davis fan and jazz fan. So the solo things, not so much, but you do take some stuff from, the Purple Rain solo is iconic and, so you can't help but take some of that stuff from him, but and just being around and having to play those parts the way he does it's definitely gonna enter in your playing. But yeah, the biggest thing would be the rhythm. And if you listen to my earlier records before I even had the Time gig, you can hear it. It's like I'm playing Minneapolis over some rock stuff. It's funny. It's like there it is right there. So the time in I'd say the last 15 or 20 years, a lot of ebb and flow with Prince. You guys were on the Musicology tour for a few dates on there. What was it like opening up for Prince, and did he get involved in you guys a lot or just? Oh yeah, man, it was mind blowing. It was the pinnacle, one of the pinnacles of my career, I think. Opening up for Prince and being on the same stage and interacting with him backstage and interacting on the side of the stage, just being around him for 18, 19 shows, wherever it was just mind blowing. And just every night hearing the fans go nuts. I just remember the first time we hit the stage in Atlanta, I said to myself, how does anybody stay sane hearing this every night? Right. All this adulation. I was like, God dang, this is crazy. I said, I thought to myself, this is what it must have been like in Purple Rain one time. And sure enough, being in the Morris and those guys were like, yep, this is reminiscent of Purple Rain. It was so, when we hit the stage, it was so, So definitely, because nobody knew we were there. Nobody, and then they heard the clock go off. Oh man, it was awesome. So that whole experience, man, I can almost remember it like it was yesterday. Just being in the arenas and touring around the country, and just being around him was, was inspiring. And just to see how he worked and how he ran everything by him, from sun up to sundown. He'd do a jam session and be back in the arena at 10 a.m. the next city, making sure this was right and that was right. And be at our sound checks, sound check his band, play, do his show, run sound for us. Wow. It was crazy. I was like, then do a jam session at 3:00 in the morning. I was like, when does this guy sleep? I was like, man, this guy is amazing. So yeah, man.
We saw the tour in New Jersey. You guys weren't opening up that night. And I talked to one of the guys, I guess he was in charge of the stage area before the concert started. And he said, because they played in Connecticut the next night, I said, so you guys are playing here, going up to Connecticut and coming back to New Jersey after that the next night. And he said, yeah, they're breaking down the stage and carrying the whole thing back and forth. Yeah, I don't know how you guys do it.
Yeah.
That's insane.
But he paid him well.
Yeah. So it must have been worth it. Close to Prince's death, you guys were featured performers at Paisley Park. I know we talked about it before, but that night, he was really digging you guys and was in good spirits, right? I think it was like in January, February.
Oh, he was in great spirits, man, and he had his rig set up. I was like, wow, he's gonna come up on stage again. He didn't make it out, but by all accounts, man, he was really, really enjoying us. Really had some complimentary things to say about this band, and was really behind it. He was saying that he wanted to take us out and to Europe and manage this band, and he was excited to have you. And once we get back, you guys are going to be playing arenas. He was all about how much he loved, this band and what he was seeing and what he had been seeing, Right. So right. He was all about us, man. He was, he had big plans for us.
Well, we're going to get into a song which Tori Ruffin right here wrote with his buddy Ricky Freeze Smith. Mm-hmm. Guys go back a long, long way. This is called Learned It From You, dedicated to Prince, I'm sure. And
right.
Freak Juice.
True story. Second verse, true story.
All right. So
all of it's a true story on that. I kind of wrote that from the heart, guys. So, and
it's got a lot of the 80s feel when you first got into Prince. So.
Oh yeah, that's exactly why I did that. Real quickly, it just you never know when somebody's on this planet how much they mean to you. You almost take them for granted. Mm-hmm. And when you lose somebody that was a big influence in your life and you didn't realize it, it's sobering, it's mind opening. It makes you want to, make sure that you reach out to somebody that you admire and let them know there's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes we take people for granted, and thinking they're going to be here. I'm sure a lot of people felt that way. Like, man, he's healthy, he's this and that. And then you wake up one day and he's gone, and then all the other trivial stuff you might be thinking this or that, it's exactly that. It's just trivial. And so anyway, just cherish people while they're here, man. Don't make that mistake. You can make that mistake. And so that's what hit me with his death. It's like I didn't realize how much a part of his music that really was in me, and how much I loved his music. And
right. And you guys, he loved what you guys were doing. So yeah, we're gonna get into it right now. Well said from Tori Ruffin, my special guest. Learned It From You. This is Freak Juice and Friends. They Call Us Juice is the new release, and we'll check it out right now here on the Joe Kelley Radio Show. All right, that is from Tori Ruffin's Freak Juice. The brand new release is called They Call Us Juice. Freak Juice and Friends, a lot of great musicians all over this record, and it is Learned It From You, dedicated to Prince. And we're here with Tori Ruffin. Well, let's talk about the nightclub in Tulsa, Oklahoma. People listening right now, they want to come into town, check it out, what are the specifics, how to get there and address and everything like that?
Yeah, we're at 3508 South Sheridan. Just check the website for what's going on. But what's happening during the week right now, we have a DJ Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday is open mic, though, with hip-hop open mic, or you can R&B vocalists who want to come down and sing. We feature, we get a $50 prize for people that, want to come down and showcase their talent. So we're making a spot for new artists. Thursday it's open. Sometimes it's acoustic, sometimes it's rock, sometimes it's open mic. So just check for Thursdays. Friday we have the hottest DJ in town, DJ Big Rich, and it's various themes on that night. Saturday is usually reserved for bigger bands, but we have DJs on that night too. But like we have my buddy Charlie Red, who played in the time. He has the hottest R&B band in Tulsa called
Flavor Kings.
Flavor Kings, yeah.
And I was digging. I saw the video you posted. That was really nice.
Yeah, man, they pack it out, and so we do. We'll do bands like that. We, and regional bands that are bigger bands, and then. And then Saturday day, we have a blues jam going on from 2 to 6, which is really nice. So, it changes up a little bit, but that's basically what's happening at the Juice Maker Lounge. It's cool. I got Jellybean's guitar. Schecter's gonna put some guitars in the building for us, and
you're on one of his latest release, right?
Yeah, huh?
You're on Bean's most recent release, right?
I'm not on. He's on my release.
Okay.
Yeah. If you have any Prince memorabilia you want to donate to the Juice Maker Lounge, I'm getting all that together. I got a purple room where the pool table is, and I want to.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to kind of make that a shrine to the time of Minneapolis thing. We have a mural on the wall with Prince and Jellybean and Morris Day, and then my band Freak Juice, and then Miles Davis and Jimi Hendrix. Those are people I've worked with, and obviously the influences. I didn't work with Miles or Jimi Hendrix, obviously, but those are big influences. So it's cool, So I'm trying to make the club thematic like that, at live music venue.
Yeah, that's real nice. You're out there still passionate about music, and and paying tribute to the Mount Rushmore of guitar heroes, right?
Oh yeah, man. It's they call I'm a lifer. It's something that's in my soul, something I have to do, something I have to get out, and some people, my friend Andre Berry, who's on the record, that plays with David Sanborn and a bunch of other guys, was like, man, every year as we get older, somebody jumps off the Ferris wheel. I was like, how long can you stay on the Ferris wheel and keep this music thing going? It's challenging every year. Is this the year I jump off? but we've been, so like it's like I feel like I'm a lifer, man. I'm gonna do this until I can't do it anymore. As long as people keep supporting like they have been, it's been great.
Something you and the Time did, Funk COVID. We watched that. That was really cool, and I may be a little biased, but the Time definitely wiped the stage off of most musicians there. You guys did. I love those bands. Ready for the World sounded really good too, and I love Cameo and the Girls. But you guys
we're well machine, that's for sure, man. I mean, Morris likes it to the Lion King. He said, "Yeah, what it's gonna be, but each time you're gonna enjoy it because we're gonna put our foot into it." So I said, "Okay, yeah, So, the Time, man. It's just been a whirlwind. It's like a dream come true, playing with your childhood heroes and
how many years is this? Yeah, how many years is this with the Time for you?
It's 25 years. We started in 1995, man. Wow. I actually played with Morris a little bit, maybe a year or so before that on Jay Leno and a couple of times. And that's how.
Oh, was that the New Year's Eve gig?
Yeah, the New Year's Eve gig. That's me.
Yeah, I got that on videotape somewhere.
Cool. Yeah, give me what you got.
Yeah. That was nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that was real fun. So, and then a year later, I was going up. We were playing a show with Freak Juice in San Francisco, and I had some younger guys in the band. Satnam Rangatra, who's the drummer now, and who's the drummer for Hans Zimmerman. He does all the movies and stuff for Hans. He does all the drum stuff. He's on the first Freak Juice record, but he had never heard of the time back then. So, man, it was really weird. I was playing Pandemonium for him on the way up there. I think I had Pandemonium there, and we were listening to the record back and forth. And when we got home, Morris was on my answering machine, and that's a true story, man. I was like,
wow.
So he's like, hey, man, hey, brother, will you come down? And, we're down here trying to, put together time. You want to come down and play some guitar for me? He left a message, something like that. And when I got back, I was like, wow, that is too weird,
Yeah, well, the timing on that, wow.
Yeah, the timing on it was crazy.
Hey, I got to ask you about the live show. In the beginning of the concert, maybe, one of the first songs, there's that real hard guitar instrumental portion of the show.
Mm-hmm. In the beginning?
What song is that, or is it a titled song?
Yeah, me and Freeze, over the years, I've written all the heavy, like if you see riffs coming out, I would write those during sound check, and more.
Oh, okay.
Hey, let's do that. And then me and Freeze actually put it on. We actually recorded. We actually recorded a few things. We had a couple of intro things that we've done. So I think they're gonna make the next record. They'll probably make the next Freak Juice record because they're hard. And with Jellybean, it's so inspiring, man. You can lay down a riff because it's so solid and so funky. Mm-hmm. It's like these riffs just come out of me, man. You know what I mean? It's like so easy to write these things with Jellybean because, and it's like almost every sound check I'm hearing something different. So that's where those riffs come from. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, you guys. I love that part. I love that part of the show. I mean, it's a small part of it, but it just sets the tone going right into the time songs.
Yeah, that's it's. But there's been like 3 of them that we rolled for a long time, There's one before that, and there was another one. I have to maybe we can find it on the show. But yeah, man, I'm glad you. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's a funky ass riff, heavy riff.
Yeah, Tori Ruffin is with us here on the Joe Kelley radio show, and the latest release. This is the 4th release from Tori Ruffin, Freak Juice and Friends. They call us Juice. People can go. Let's remind them where they can pick up the new release. How about it, Tori?
Yeah, they can pick up the release at freakjuice.bandcamp.com, hortonrecords.bandcamp.com. It's on Horton Records. It'll be available on all platforms, iTunes, Amazon on the 13th. But if you would like a hard copy, go to Bandcamp, freakjuice.bandcamp.com, hortonrecords.bandcamp.com. Look out for the vinyl release and the live stream on October 29th.
Okay. And then October 29th is the live stream.
There's a live stream. Fleet TV. We're going to give away some giveaways on there too. So just support, man. October 29th, Dion Fleely TV. It is the first. Bootsy Collins is going to be on there. Diggable Planets. Wow. It's a multi-level marketing platform too. So to where you can, if you give them your email and promote Bootsy Collins or Freak Juice, they'll give you $2 a live stream. So it's a win-win. It's designed to get more people checking out the artist. For a new artist, I'm not new, but a lot of people haven't heard of Freak Juice, saying that they might know me from The Time or Sex with Chocolate or whatever, but they don't know Freak Juice as the band. So it's a new band, and so it's a good way to market for up and coming bands too. So it's awesome. He's Fleely TV guys. Dion and his wife are doing big things there. Like I said, Bootsy Collins, Confunction is going to be on there. It's, you know, it's a minority owned business, so you got to support that, guys. And you know, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, we'll have the link. Just click on our website for their direct link for it. And, you know, looking forward to that ourselves, spending the night October 29th, Freak Juice Live in just all high tech and everything like that. It's going to be rocky, funk, maybe a little jazz in there as well. And how about, I mean, I guess everything's on hold right now about touring with the time, but you got the pimp suit ready to go, right?
We got the pimp suits ready, man. Yeah. Now I see some dates later on, March 21st. I see, but you know, the country's up in air. You know, with these
right.
So we just gotta hunker down and be hopeful. Hopefully, you know, they'll get this vaccine out or whatever they're gonna do. We can go on about our lives. Hopefully, you know. Yeah,
right. So we're all hoping for that.
Yeah, you don't really know how much, you know, you miss being around people. I don't know if anybody else has experienced that, you know, but just being able to perform in front of a live audience is, you know, I've taken that for granted, you know, thinking people are always going to be there, and that's not the case, you know. So I'm very thankful and hopeful all the support the Time fans have given Morris and the band over the years, all the nice things they've been saying and coming out and supporting the shows. You know, I'll never take it for granted again if I did. So thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right. We're going to go out with 2 songs from They Call Us Juice, a song which has that great vibe, Cookies and Cream from Tori Ruffin and Freak Juice. And then let's see, Pimp Bus 2020. You got a little Dane, Ohio there, the Troutman style.
There you go.
There as well. So these it's just a standout record all the way through. You can listen through it. You know, Tori obviously has been influenced and created all different styles of music and blends them in the juice maker, right?
Blend it in the juice. Yep, blend it all up in the blender. We put it in the blender and make juice, guys. Music, juice freak is what we do to it. Freak juice. We freak the music. Juice is and so you guys we're juice. We're all juice makers. We make juice.
Oh, one last thing I gotta say. I gotta thank you for the T-shirt, and I'll tell you what. I don't know what material you used for that T-shirt, but it's the most comfortable T-shirt I've ever had.
Oh, great, man.
Yeah, whatever materials they made with it is great.
Please, they can go to the website and we can go to Bandcamp and we're gonna have a complete line of merch and I'm glad you like that. Yeah, we decided to go with a higher quality T-shirt, you know, as opposed to the cheaper ones. You know, just because I know people will wear it more if it feels good. So,
and I was getting my car worked on, and I had the mask on, and this guy's got his mask on who worked there, and he's walking by, pointing to me. He's like, "I like your shirt a lot.
Nice.
It was the Freak Shoe shirt, so you know, people are saying right on.
Yeah, hit me up about a T-shirt, guys. Get the album, get the live stream, support your independent music on all levels. We appreciate it. With this pandemic going on again, you know, everybody's been hitting hard. So not asking for a handout, just a hand up. You know, we got some quality merchandise and quality performance coming your way, guys. So
right. So mark it down. Go to our website, joekellyradio.com. October 29th, the live stream, Freak Juice, and pick up the record. They Call Us Juice, Freak Juice and Friends. Hey, Tori, thanks so much. And I hope to see you soon. Definitely got to see you soon.
Much love, bro. And I want to say just, you know, thank you for all the love you've shown us over the years. You know, you always come and support, and you always give us love on your radio program. That means a lot, and we don't take that for granted. So everybody support Joe Kelley. He's keeping this real funk music alive, bringing it to you live. So, yeah.
All right. Much love to you, Tori.
Love you, man. Keep
all right.
up the good work.
Love you too. So this is 2 from Freak Juice right here on Joe Kelley Radio.